Hi, I'm Emperor Wang. Welcome back to Studio 304. Today is a very important episode for science because we're going to test the chemical properties of Easy E right here on some tarnished silver, which you may have seen on my channel before. And here in Studio 304, we are all about science, unless it contradicts my feelings, in which case, what has science ever done for mankind?
Science is a liar sometimes.
I'm an American, damn it. Well, before that, have some administrative things. The battle jacket is back. Here we have the Apollo 11 patch from Aunt Becky, right in a place of honor, right here next to the Hawaiian state flag, and right next to the Artemis patch, which is for science, a very important space program that aims to put humans on Mars. Also, these Gen 3 stickers are in. They call me Fraction Jackson. Nobody actually calls me that, but I'm hoping it catches on. Being said by a guy who is not me, but I guess if they were to hire an actor to play me in a movie that they didn't want to make negative dollars at the box office, that's what it would look like. So, unfortunately, there's really no way to trade or win one of these. They're just gonna kind of trickle out and end up where they end up. Yes, forced rarity. I know, lame. But anyway, these are the tarnished silver coins that we're going to dip. And before I do that, maybe you're a little bit new to stacking or whatever. And I figured it would be responsible of me to address the topic of when, if ever, should you clean a coin or dip it specifically. And according to some people and some highly reputable people, never. But for the Wangster, there are certain exceptions. So I believe it's acceptable to dip if the following criteria are met. One, it's a bullion only coin, meaning that it is intrinsically valuable only for the metal that it's made of. Um, it is not collectible or rare or numismatic. If any of these things apply, I would think twice, thrice, and twice about dipping. And also, if they are normal strikes, not proof, not reverse proof. Basically, if the coin could be considered valuable for any other reason than being a chunk of silver or whatever precious metal, then I would think twice about dipping it. And if it's anything other than silver, I might think twice about dipping it. But these tarnished ones are all just 1 ounce hunks of silver. That means the only reason someone would pick it out of another hunk of silver with the same melt value would be for eye appeal. So if all you're trying to preserve is eye appeal, then in my opinion, dip away. Some people will still say never. But let's look at how effective it is. So I'm going to transition to the Studio 304 laboratory and let's get to dipping. All right, so here we have the tarnished silver, the Easy E, and just off camera, a bucket of distilled water. And I'm making sure it's distilled so it doesn't have the impurities of tap water, which I think could, uh, you know, leave a residue on the coin. And I also have a clean, lint-free towel off to the right of the camera. So just to show you what the tarnishing is like, everything has this dull color. So what I'll do is I'll put 3 in the little caddy here, and then we'll give it a little dip and swirl for a few seconds. and then out and straight into the distilled water. And then I'm going to repeat, dry, and show the results at the end. Stay tuned. Okay, so final results. Not perfect. While all coins came out shinier and less brown and tarnished than original, some of them have a rather cloudy and perhaps slightly yellowish dull finish, which I tried redipping, but the ones that came out cloudy and with the sort of yellow halo could not be saved. But still with more eye appeal than they were when they were brown and basically ruined, in my opinion, because it was improper storage that led to them being in such a state. So, a mixed bag of results, I guess you could say, but generally positive. All right. That's it for science. See you guys soon. Cheerio.